Welcome back to another D365 Finance and Operations learning session. In this video, we'll explore two key concepts in product costing, cost groups and price calculation, and how they work together in D365 to calculate accurate product costs. What is a cost group? A cost group in D365 is a classification method used to separate different types of costs such as material, labor, overhead, and indirect costs. It helps organizations track and analyze where costs are coming from and how they affect the final product price. Navigation and setup. To create a cost group, navigate to Modules, Cost Management, Inventory Accounting Policies Setup, Cost Groups. Click New, enter a unique cost group ID, provide a descriptive name, and select the type, such as material, labor, or overhead. Once saved, the cost group becomes available for use across items, cost categories, and the costing sheet. Role in costing process. When production occurs, the system collects all cost elements from materials, operations, and overheads. The costing sheet then rolls up these costs by cost group to calculate the total production cost for the finished product. Now let's look at how D365 calculates product prices using the price calculation form. Navigation to price calculation. Navigate to Product Information Management, Released Products, Manage Costs, Price Calculation. Here you can view the complete cost breakdown for a selected product, such as standard speaker. Understanding the Overview Estimation page. In this page, D365 displays every component that contributes to the final product cost. At the top level, you'll see the production order, followed by all items and processes involved in manufacturing the product. Overview explanation. This screen gives a detailed breakdown of all the cost components that make up the total cost of production. Each line shows either a material, process, or surcharge, along with its consumption quantity, cost, and sales price. Material costs, items. Let's start with material costs. These are the direct costs of raw materials consumed in production. We can see several items listed: M0001 with a cost of $3.93 USD, M002 with $80.57 USD, M03 with $23.45 USD, 4 with $27.80 USD, and M007 with $20.40 USD. If we add all these up, the total material cost equals 3.93 plus 80.57 plus 23.45 plus 27.80 plus 20.40, 156.15 USD. Process costs, labor and machine. Next, we have the process costs, representing labor and machine operations. Here are a few examples. Resource 1210, 0.25 hours at a cost of 1.95 USD. Resource 1220, 0.0 hours at 2.0, plus additional smaller operations costing 0.8 USD and 0.47 USD respectively. Adding these together gives a total direct labor and machine cost of 5.22 USD. Overhead and indirect costs. Then, we have overhead and indirect costs applied through cost groups and costing sheet rules. For example, machine depreciation, 1.5 USD per unit, internal logistics surcharge, 4.68 USD, indirect labor cost, 1.19 USD. So total overhead and indirect costs equal 1.50 plus 4.68 plus 1.19, 7.37 USD. Total cost calculation. Now if we combine all these cost categories, materials, 156.15 US labor and machine, 5.22 US overheads, 7.37 USD. The final total production cost becomes 156.15 5.22 plus 7.37 was 168.74 USD. This matches exactly with the total cost price shown in the D365 price calculation form. Business meaning this total of 168.74 USD represents the complete cost to manufacture one finished unit of the standard speaker. It includes every direct and indirect cost applied through the costing sheet, ensuring that inventory valuation and financial posting reflect accurate production costs. Summary. To summarize, D365 automatically pulls material, labor, and overhead data from BOMs, routes, and cost categories. The costing sheet groups these costs using cost groups. The price calculation screen then displays the rolled-up total for full cost transparency. This helps businesses track profitability, improve pricing accuracy, and maintain precise cost control. Business logic. The system automatically applies the configured cost groups and cost categories to roll up costs into a single production cost. This makes it easier to analyze, report, and control expenses at every stage, from material procurement to finished goods. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Zeeshan Haq Reviews for more D365 finance and operations tutorials.